Hi, I'm Lisa Leiter. Here's your Chicago Business Today midday report. It's official, the city winning the return of a big company headquarters. As Crain Chicago Real Estate Daily reported last month was in the works, Sara Lee is moving back to Chicago. The company, which is splitting in two next year, will move its meat business to 400 South Jefferson and relocate between 500 and 650 jobs to the city by early 2013. Sara Lee won between $5 and $6.5 million in tax incentives to make the move, with the final total dependent upon how many jobs are created.
By creating safe streets, strong schools, and stable finances, businesses will have the confidence to come in and invest in the city and create jobs and economic opportunity, both in the construction space with rehabbing this facility, modernizing it for a corporate headquarters, and also then the 650 jobs here.
Sara Lee was based in Chicago for 6 decades before moving to Downers Grove in 2005. And although it's cheaper to operate out there, the company says it wants to attract talented employees who want to live and work in the city. Sara Lee joins other companies like United Airlines, which recently moved back to Chicago. Some suburban workers at Siemens, though, could end up losing their jobs. The healthcare diagnostics unit plans to cut 6 to 8% of its workforce over the next 2 years. The business has more than 4,000 employees nationwide, including in an office in Deerfield. A Siemens spokesman said if layoffs are made in the Chicago suburbs, only that office would be affected. It's not clear, though, how many jobs we're talking about. Siemens is trying to cut costs as this business is underperforming and losing market share. And finally, Groupon stock rallying today, rebounding from last week's lows. It's been on a roller coaster ride since the stock went public last month, hitting a closing high of $26 a share on its first day of trading. It sank to a low of $15 a share last week. The stock has climbed from there, now trading above its IPO price of $20. The company said yesterday it's testing a product that will allow merchants to schedule customer appointments online. Meanwhile, rival Living Social has shifted its plans away from an IPO, instead lining up $400 million in funding that gives it a market value of about $6 billion. Well, that's this edition of Chicago Business Today. For more on these stories, be sure to stick with chicagobusiness.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.